I arrived at Claflin more than 2 years ago, I knew that I had touched down on hallowed grounds. The proud legacy of academic excellence at this historic university had achieved global and national acclaim. I owe a tremendous debt of gratitude to my 8 predecessors that you've heard mentioned before. Each of them, in their own way, had grit, visionary leadership, and commitment. And especially Dr. Tisdale. Dr. Tisdale was here 25 years and did a remarkable job. He's our president. Dr. Tisdale, please stand for a second. Please stand for a second. When we talk about a knowledge of higher education and execution that does transformational work with great visionary leaders. And so I knew coming in, I had big shoes to fill. From being ranked as a top 10 HBCU by U.S. News Report, to being ranked as the #1 HBCU in alumni giving percentages, Claflin had an impressive list of achievements. And Dr. Tisdale, once again, when you think about a presidential transition, he was there from the beginning, my first day here, and has always been one phone call away. And he's told me numerous times, this is your show, not mine. It's about you. And so again, Dr. Tisdale, thank you for believing in me and mentoring me during this time. I knew the challenges would not be easy coming to Claflin University and continue the university's upward trajectory on the landscape of higher education. But I also knew elevation and transformation into the 21st century would be my focus and our goal. I've always said since the beginning, I want to build on the legacy while transcending to the future. Building on a legacy while transcending to the future, standing on the shoulders of those 8 giants that came before me. This includes developing innovative curriculum and academic programs, and a real strong focus on learning outside of the classroom. Opportunities that prepare graduates for a global society, a global economy, and a global workforce. Looking back over the past 2 years, I can say without reservations that collectively, we have done an exceptional job, but it has not been easy. My tenure at Claflin as the 9th president officially began on August 1st, 2019. 3 days later, we were hit with a hurricane. We had to evacuate campus. I was living in temporary housing. We evacuated, and then everyone had to leave that couldn't leave, so we moved to the gym. And so I'm new to South Carolina. I didn't know anything about hurricanes, but I knew we were moving students to the gym, so it was imperative that my family and I stay in the gym with them. So when I mentioned to my wife in Oregon, I said, we're gonna go stay in the gym with the students. So she asked, what was the sheet count? I said, there's no sheet count. We didn't have sleeping bags, so we didn't have our stuff here yet. So we slept on the floor in the gym with the students. Didn't go well for me with my wife because I heard about it for a while. But for Morgan, it was transformational. So I doze off, it's like 3:34 in the morning, and I hear, students are still, there's a card game happening, Uno. And Morgan's in the back at 3:40, the students playing Uno. I said, this is not a good idea, we can't stay here tomorrow. We're gonna get out of here. But just again, the opportunity to spend that time with them. And then later, in March, another hurricane hit. And we were actually delayed again. And so in February, another hurricane. My inauguration was planned for March of 2020. And it did not happen. And I've said since the beginning, delayed but not denied. God has a plan, and God's perfect plan manifests for us to be here right now during this time.